It's a very low barrier to get into the Gronk Squad.
That's crazy!
We've committed to do the Daily Talk Show for 10 years.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Put it in the calendar.
That one in.
Just like to check the temperature in the room. I told you my squeegee story.
It is outrageous. Come on, let's go.
It's the Daily Talk Show, episode 955.
It is Chewy Tuesday. George Martin, can you, who is listening upstairs, bring down one packet of Chewy?
Can you bring the...
I say that because we've forgotten I just sort of open strong with that.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
My day's turned around.
I totally forgot, and I was thinking, what are we doing today? And next minute,
Yeah, so we made
Chewy
a video
Tuesday.
on Instagram about, is it Trident?
Trident is just a brand. It's almost like would replicate the Extra of Australia, Wrigley's Extra.
So George has just given me 2 packets.
Well, last week I was cut. Well, I wasn't cut.
You weren't
I
cut.
just took action into my own hands because George saved the day last week, which was at the last minute.
Yes.
He just pulls out a pack of the most standard Chewy and says, and you're like, oh my God, Chewy Tuesday, I'll review that.
Yes.
It's like reviewing water. Everyone gets it.
I mean, I feel like there's probably... So I remember as a kid watching a lot of YouTube videos. It was actually on Vidler, if anyone remember.
Didn't Gary V put all his chips on that?
Yeah,
and then,
Gary V thought Vidler was going to be the big video player. Turns out it was YouTube that ended up doing it. But fun fact, Matt Diavella, one of his first clients was Vidler. And so he would do all their internal videos.
And they did not pay because they went under.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm sure he did get it. Yeah, I'm sure
they did. It's probably that startup money.
That's how we probably paid down his
student debt,
97,000.
382. We all know it. We love you, Matt.
And so anyway, we have 2 here today that I'm actually surprised at how much it cost, I think. How much did it?
Yeah. Well, it could be just the split screen. Hold yours up. Hold mine up. So I'm holding a Trident Big Red, which a Trident cinnamon flavored chewing gum.
And I am holding a Big Red.
Yeah. Which is old school.
But what I was saying is on Instagram yesterday, please go watch it. It's one of the best videos we've ever done. You reviewing one of the other Trident Chewies.
It's like the original flavoured Trident Chewy.
What Brie was saying is she thinks that these have contaminated the blue one because we could both taste a lot of cinnamon.
I couldn't taste any cinnamon.
Okay, so that must be it. Two people must be wrong.
Well, no, I think your nostrils were contaminated and you were probably frothing for some cinnamon gum. Well, that's all you've been talking about for weeks, which is why I bought these. They did cost a lot. It was like $23 to have 3 packets of Chewy delivered because it was all in the delivery. It was all in delivery, but it was from the USA food shop. So this week, which one?
Let's go Big Red.
Okay.
All right. And
then next week we'll try the Trident, and on the same episode we'll then do a comparison between the Big Red and the Trident cinnamon gum.
So this is Tuesday, Chewy Tuesday.
Chewy Tuesday in 60 seconds.
Yep, that's how it works.
Which is usually the amount of time it takes to open a packet for Josh.
Smells good. Do you want the first stick? Here you go. Oh, now that's a good EDC. The amount of Chewies that you get, it almost looks like 3M strips.
Oh my God.
There you go.
This is all coming back to me. So the USA food store just so happened to be in the suburb that I grew up in, Gardenvale. Was Brighton, but Gardenvale was a little suburb with a little set of shops, and it had the USA food store where I got these. They've since moved, but I remember getting if it's changed. It used to be foil on the inside.
I do remember.
And
foil.
then what you could do is you could do this. Lick the packet, stick it on your forehead, and if you kept it there long enough, it would burn like no tomorrow. And it was a challenge.
Like a cinnamon burn.
It was a cinnamon burn. It was full on. I just remember.
What did people do that with? People were doing burns.
How's my pumps? Let's not talk about that.
Silly.
I've got one right here.
All right, here we go. So, Chewy Tuesday. Hit that like button. All right.
Surprisingly not as cinnamony as I thought it was. I have just had a coffee. Very sweet. Very good. Any sugar?
2 grams of sugar per serving. 10 calories.
And a serving is what?
1 stick.
Fuck, that's a bit of sugar.
Yeah, you've got no lolly.
We've bought lollies.
That's annoying. Well, that's not good
annoying.
for you.
Like, that is annoying.
So the number one ingredient?
Sugar.
Oh, then gum base. This is the dentists are not going to like this. This is not sponsored by FDR, don't move.
Trident has 0 sugar, so we'll get to that next week. But I'm pretty happy, but the sugar has brought that down immensely.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think?
Yep.
I'll tell you where there'll be a lot of sugar. Bodhi's birthday this weekend.
Oh, yeah. What have you got planned catering-wise?
Well, Amy's looked after all of that, but there's, your classics, piñata, candy.
Mm-hmm. What's burning my tongue, by the way?
Donuts, all of that stuff.
Where are the donuts from?
A nice place, I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Portuguese tarts, fairy bread, all of that stuff. Four-year-old's birthday party is just sugar city. But what I've noticed is, like, I've sent out the invitation, and I've texted a photo and just said, "Love to see you there," or whatever it be. Mm-hmm. Bodhi has handed out a few in person.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's some communication errors with just sending
an image
and saying, "Hope you can be there," because I got a few people right back. What time is it? Send me through the details. And I don't think this is just limited to the people I'm sending it to for this occasion. I sent my wedding invitation many years ago to a friend who is up in Sydney. We just decided not to physically send, like, it adds another $3 a card plus another $3. Like, it's by the time you've sent 100 people an invite at $6 a head, you've got $600. Yeah. It's like another cost. That could be champagne. That could be red wine, whatever it is. That could be the cake, whatever it be. So I sent an invite to a mate. He's like, amazing, be there. He was away, and he was traveling with his partner at the time, and he said, "I'll be there." He's like, "Flights are booked."
Great.
And so he was flying in to Sydney on the Saturday and was going to get on a flight, which he'd booked and paid for, to fly straight down to Melbourne.
Great.
Messages me on the day, "Mate, can't make it."
What's he done?
Food poisoning, like not food poisoning, like upset tummy. They'd been to, I think, Cuba. It was probably all the rum, and so
I didn't know
I was
there
like,
was a lot of rum in Cuba. Is there?
Havana Club.
Oh, is that a thing?
Havana Club.
What they do a lot
Havana
of rum?
is in Cuba.
Yeah,
and there is Havana Club rum. Pretty sure.
They do cigars.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Anyway, he apologized, and I was like, "I get it, man. You've just fucking flown in. You're sick. I can't fucking do much." He's literally booked. He's literally used like, "I booked." Anyway, I'm at the hotel, the Grand Hyatt or wherever it was, with the people that were in my groom's party. Grooms, is that how you say it? Groom's party? Anyway, I was doing Snapchats, and I've got a call from my mate. He's like, "Dude, I've fucked up." He's like, "I thought it was your engagement party, not your wedding."
Oh, no.
He didn't read the invite properly.
No.
Which is fair. It's like, that's fucking my fault for sending a digital copy.
Wait, so he would have still gone to the wedding with Spitty Bum? Is that what he's saying?
He's like, "Dude, I'm so fucking sorry." He sent me screenshots of his ticket, that he'd bought a plane ticket. So all the effort was there. And he's like, "Dude, if I knew, I would not have told you. I would have fucking just come."
Oh, that's nice.
I just would have just come.
How many weddings do you go to a year?
70.
Personally?
70.
Yeah. You're a wedding photographer?
Yeah. Nah, I haven't been to one. Actually, none last year, COVID. A couple of the year before. Maybe it was just one the year before. Not many.
I've got one in Adelaide at the end of the year.
Do you?
So that'll be good. Yeah. Lucy's getting married.
Oh, yeah. What time of year? Like,
I think it must be November.
Okay.
September or November. I think it's November.
Okay. So it's November, it's summer. September,
it's nice to travel, to go to a wedding, I think.
It is. It is, yeah. No, it's great. It just depends on whose wedding it is.
Yeah, sure.
So if you get invited to a European wedding and you don't want to drop 10K on getting there.
Well, this is like your brother. He got married in Bali, sent out a lot of invites.
Yeah, thinking, well, it's in Bali. Like, not everyone's going to say yes next minute.
Yeah, a lot of people.
A lot of money.
And
that's how I met Amy.
Yeah, that's
so I wouldn't have, if it wasn't for my brother, what
was the per head cost, do you reckon, in Bali?
I don't know. He's coming in tomorrow. You can ask him if you want.
Yeah, that's a very Tommy Jackett thing to ask.
Well,
how much per head?
Whatever people tell you, it's add more.
What's your go-to in regards to giving someone a gift for the wedding?
For a wedding? Okay, so there was a go-to.
What you give?
Yeah. I haven't done it in a little while, but I had been to a couple of weddings and I'd done this. There's 2 little books. They're like the size of a playing card, and for him, for her. And it's rules of marriage from the 1800s. And it's hilarious. Like, you read it through, it's like the most fucked up shit, but it's just stupid.
Oh, that's good.
Stupid shit from like a legit book. A legit book.
Or no?
Cash is all right. Have I given cash? I've given cash at a few weddings.
The wells, are the wells a big thing?
Well? Went to one and there was a well. Let me tell you. So it was my brother, his partner, myself that went to this wedding.
Cinnamon's gone, by the way. How long did that last?
That's not that long.
Is yours still going? Or?
Oh, I took it because I want to enjoy my coffee.
Yeah.
We forgot the wishing well present.
Okay, which is cash.
Is cash. It's just an envelope.
Yeah.
Which we were going, like, we weren't going to not forget. It was it's a friend of ours. And so we didn't put it in because we didn't have it when we walked in. But I get a text message a few days later. Hey, mate, just wondering.
Oh, no.
Didn't see a card in there. Just wanted to make sure everything was all right. Like, it wasn't misplaced or something. Isn't that full on?
So it's full on. Like, do you think that he thought you were being a stingy fuck?
Yeah.
And were you being a stingy fuck? And
absolutely not. No,
so
absolutely
when were you going to tell him? Because I think that Bree and I would have. What you're describing is the worst case scenario in everyone's head, and so I feel I could imagine. They say, the bride and groom, or the bride and bridegroom. What do they say with same-sex marriage? Is it the groom and groom?
Probably,
bride and bride.
The groom and groom.
You don't say that. You wouldn't.
The grooms, the brides.
Yeah,
brides are here.
The 2 people are at the front.
I haven't been to one yet. I'm going to a same-sex marriage. Amy's a part of the bridal party. Bodhi's a part of this. He's walking up the aisle.
Great.
I was asked to be the videographer. That's not happening.
I mean, that could have been with the camcorders.
Well, I'll probably take a camera, but I can't take a full, 10,000
It's very stressful.
But I'm going in. I'm excited. It's going to be
you and the easy
fucking
rig?
Party.
No, but when they say, is there any objections or whatever, I feel like I'd put my hand up and say, I didn't put my envelope in the well. I feel like I'd be stressing out. And so
it was such a big wedding. Such a big wedding.
Okay.
And on the night, you don't want to.
Yeah. You don't want to make it about you.
The wishing well's all about there's no, you don't need it. You just whack it in. You just throw it in.
And so they've got a spreadsheet.
Must have.
And they're just adding up the cash. It
reminds me of my year 7 birthday where I was trying to get enough cash to get a motorised scooter, and all I was doing was trying to tip out the money. And then I got so greedy at one point that I went back through my envelopes, and this is how greedy I was. I missed a 50.
How?
It was in an envelope, but I just didn't shake it.
I mean, don't you think that is there a little bit of an expectation that, now I don't know if this is true or not, do people expect the wedding gift or the cash to be about the cost of the per head? Are you essentially buying a ticket? Seriously.
Dude, my best mate gave me $500. I fucking could not believe that.
I mean, that's you could have afforded to send everyone snail mail.
It was the most generous thing, but I totally was not expecting a thing from anyone. I think you should. I think
you don't expect anything. Yeah.
You can't. That's It's
And so what did you say back to your wishing well, mate?
I wished him well. No, I was just...
Mate, there were some coins at the bottom. They
mate,
didn't
I was
have my
like,
name
mate,
on
I'm
it.
so sorry we'd forgotten, but I've got it for you. Which it almost came so quickly, the message, that it was like, oh, I don't want to give it.
Yeah.
Like,
There
it
almost
felt
should be
funny.
a QR, like there could be a QR code system. You check in, check out, maybe apply it
No,
to the...
I do. So we got all our prezzies for the wedding. We went back to the Grand Hyatt in the city,
Counting
stayed
your
for
cash.
2 nights. We did. But the thing is, we opened, read the cards. It was sweet.
Okay,
It was
yeah,
like
yeah.
a nice thing to do after. But you're a monster if you're like, John,
Yeah.
600.
Yeah.
Lucy, 25. Tighter.
So what about the
Like,
thank you? So
I
you have
couldn't
to
tell
send...
you, other than my
Yeah.
mate who gave me $500. I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, dude.
Uh-huh.
Love this guy.
And so do you love this guy?
Love this guy. No, it was like,
Did you have to so I guess the idea is giving your mate the benefit of the doubt. They've got a spreadsheet and they want to send thank yous to everyone.
you've got a spreadsheet of the guests.
Yeah, and so the thing is that they just have looked and they're like, "Oh, we don't have anything for Tommy and Amy."
Having experienced it though, I wouldn't have even known. Like I can't tell you if there was, like, I know a few people that might not have given me a present. They might have though, but I cannot hold.
No.
I
I
loved
agree.
everyone who I invited.
This is why I can't have a wedding.
I wanted them to be there,
Mhm.
present or no present.
Yeah, agreed.
It doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't matter. You do earn back a fair bit of the money that you spend on the wedding,
Yeah. But you can't expect that.
but you're not expecting. It was lovely. We used the cash for our honeymoon. And so it was like we got all this cash to be able to then exchange at the airport. It was fucking amazing. But it's silly. Like, other than a friend of mine put something about donating the cash to
buy a goat or
a
something.
foundation, which is nice. It's I mean, I can't even remember how. I think I ended up giving him the money, the present.
Just give me your bank details.
Yeah, but yeah.
No, we prefer it in cash. Yeah, it is. It's awkward.
You cannot
I don't
follow
like
up.
that sort of thing.
And don't judge.
Mm-hmm.
Because if someone can't give you a present and they feel like,
Are you a judgmental guy, do you think?
oh, of course I judge people, but it's
What do you judge people on?
What do I judge people on?
I saw someone comment on social media.
Just in general, like you're judging people every time you're seeing somebody. You're making a judgment based on their character
Yes.
to put them into the situation, make sense of it all. In terms of what my judging on people does to my world, I don't know. I think there'll be more judgmental people than me that they can get tied into the second half. So I can judge, but then is it about what is it doing to me?
Yeah.
This
Or you
person
even said-
that and this and
Yeah.
triggering some emotion.
And I saw a comment on social media. Someone said, you're either early or you're rude. It's pretty like...
I like that.
But I find it quite stressful. Can't you be on time? Like, yeah, but I felt like that's someone who's got a real strong opinion on when you arrive somewhere.
Yeah. Which they're judging others on how they judge themselves.
How do you feel like someone, the
I was
Bodhi's
rude this
birthday
morning.
stuff?
I was
Oh, no,
rude.
you were a tiny bit. You were later than usual, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Bodhi's birthday.
Yeah.
Throughout the years, I know that there's there's been times where Conspiracy Jimmy hasn't been able to make it, or people haven't. You've been very good. You even said to me yesterday, you're like, mate, if you can't come, just don't come. But not in an aggressive way, in quite a nice, like,
I had you by the throat.
Do you have what does Bodhi care about on his birthday? What is he going to be looking out for?
Mate, they go mad. I reckon we're going to have to take every present and put them into the car.
Really?
Because there's a lot of presents. It actually annoys me a bit.
I was thinking it could be the time that I get him the gift that I promised him for the new house.
That would be good.
But
No
remember
pressure.
the exact, yeah.
No pressure.
No, but I think it would be great. But would he play with it there or no?
We can't play with it there.
Okay. Well,
only
that pisses
'cause-
me off.
Well, we can have a session.
Yeah.
We got a big
maybe
backyard.
maybe we almost do something different.
Yeah, I mean,
is that cool?
That's cool. If you can't make it, disappointing though.
I mean, it'd be good to. I think
it is your mum's birthday also.
It is.
What date is your mum's?
13th of Feb.
And so, yeah, we're having his birthday a day before.
So Bodhi was born on Valentine's Day. Mum was born on the 13th of Feb. My brother James, born on the 4th or 6th. I'm going to say 4th.
Yep.
6th.
Well, it was this week. 9, 8. I think 6th.
I think it's the 6th.
Well, it's your brother.
Yeah. But it's good. You get a big time frame because James lives in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
You get the Australian birthday and then you get the US birthday. And so I got him on his US birthday.
Back it up just in case. Mm-hmm. Oh, we should see if we can PayPal your brother some money and he then sends us some Chewies from his local.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because he's in America.
Yeah,
he's American now. Mm-hmm. I'm sure if he just went to the BP or the Servo, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
What do they call it? The truck stop. I don't know.
Truck stop.
Just go to the local
store.
bodega.
Yeah.
That's New York, isn't it? But he could send us some
Chewies,
random Chewies with a few sort of this is my favourite.
PO Box 400, Abbotsford, Victoria 3067. Yeah. If you've got an interesting Chewy anywhere around the world, we will eat it. We will chew it on Chewy Tuesdays.
It has to be fully packeted, so like
closed,
sealed. Mm-hmm. None of this funky shit.
Yeah.
Don't take us down.
Because I feel like that would be a good way of killing someone. Imagine putting because you like a slow. It's like, oh, my face is feeling numb. Yeah. Chew. I love the cinnamon though. Boom, you're dead.
Boom, done.
Yeah. Spies. PIs.
Yeah. I saw 2 the other day. Remember at Woolworths.
Oh, that's right. You did
kind of. Private investing. Nah, they're just undercovers. Mm-hmm. Which is
I think that there's definitely, if we weren't doing what we were doing, I think as a business, we could actually pivot to being a private. I think all of us would do very well.
Nosy.
Yeah. But even just think about like, what are they called? In the US, they do it a lot. It's like the wolf guy.
The wolf guy, as in
with a bounty hunter.
Yes, which is different game, and you got to be tough for that.
Or just good on social media, good at tracking people down.
So Logan Paul did a video where he went with these bounty hunters to apprehend these people. Full on, these people are like ex-military.
But so the
it's a more obvious pivot for a guy who's been in the Navy and has been a Navy SEAL to then become a bounty hunter.
In saying that, so I watched. You fell asleep during it. We weren't watching it together.
How do you know this? What a weird.
No, don't fuck with cats.
Don't fuck with cats. Yes, I did. I fell asleep. I think into the second one, and I got the joke. It was actually fucking no joke.
Yeah.
But then Amy watched all of it.
Yeah, very, very good. And a great story of nerds being very good at what they do. So you basically had, cops trying to work out this murder stuff, and there's just, Cheryl on Facebook in Vegas just finding out all the info.
That's not even a joke. It was, I think, Cheryl in Vegas.
No, seriously.
She was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very hard to get away with anything these days, which is kind of good.
It's great.
Don't do bad shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't do bad shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what we're saying is don't fucking send us nasty Chewies.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll track you.
We'll
track you. Cheryl is on the payroll.
Yeah.
She's in Vegas. Mm-hmm. She'll get you.
Mm-hmm. Wonder what it's like to live in Vegas. Just on another thought, but we don't have to go into it.
I have thought that if you've been to Vegas and you fly in, so there's like the Strip, which is all lights and camera and action. Probably not. It's more Hollywood, but it's more lights and cha-ching, it's money and all a bit weird. And then there's suburban Vegas, Las Vegas. And so it's super interesting. That
there's a bunch of it, like with the whole exodus of California, everyone's leaving LA or whatever. That little guy that's a real estate agent. Do you know about this guy?
No, I don't know. What's he done?
So he's he looks like he's 12, but he's like he's our age, and he but he does but he does real estate, and he was on Selling Sunset. He works for that company, but he's not in the show. He's just like, you'll see him just sitting around when they're arguing or whatever. But he has a YouTube channel making millions of dollars,
Really?
talking about real estate and how to make money. And he's just moved to Vegas. And he swears by it. He thinks Vegas is the best. It's like, don't have to pay for parking. But I don't know if that's like that should be your standard. There's a lot of places you don't have to pay for parking, you know?
No, I know. But I mean, you don't say that about New York. It's like Vegas is the desert with it is a bizarre thing. I mean, Los Angeles is a desert. Was a desert.
Yeah, guess it still is.
Still is, but it's. I mean, you've got
all of these
greenery
places,
on the highways as you're driving along, watering the fucking side of the road.
Yeah,
it's It would be interesting to live in a random place like that.
But that's what I always mention this, and you always pull me up on it around living somewhere rural, like regional, like just like some fucking random, like on a farm or a ranch.
Farm's different to Vegas. Vegas, you can get a taste of going out. You can feel
prostitute within 5 minutes from anywhere.
That's true. But you could go to Paris in Vegas. They've got the Eiffel Tower there, the Bellagio, or you could go on a walk in some sort of canyon, or you go to the Grand Canyon.
Also, there's some interest. How about this? In places like Colorado, beautiful, very sort of some of it regional. You know, like there's not much going on, but you can get really, 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 really good internet, and the reason is because Apple, Google, they've all set up Amazon, they've all set up data centers in these places where they can get heaps of real estate and they just aircon it. It's dry weather. Yeah. And because they've got the fiber all the way there, you can tap into it. It's very cool.
You're getting 3G in Dalesford.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's probably a bit more, but the further you go out, the centre of Australia, there's fucking centre of Queensland, there's satellite internet, which is dog shit.
Yeah, unless you've got the new Sky, you know, what old mate's doing.
Like an actual satellite shooting down at your...
That's what satellite is.
Yeah, is it not beaming? I know it's satellite at some point, but like it's beaming to a... How's it so shit then?
Well, you have like latency and stuff. But I think that so Elon's doing, like they've changed where the satellites are, or there's going to be more of them.
Yeah. So it blows my mind.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hi
at thedailytalkshow.com. We love when we get your emails. Please send us an email on anything, whether it's a Chewy that we should be trying, or are you using satellite internet to download the Daily Talk Show? Let us know. Hi at thedailytalkshow.com.
This Chewy, you can actually crunch bits of sugar. Like small bits.
Can't be good for your teeth.
It's no good.
All right. Enjoy your day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
See you guys.